Hope everyone's having a beautiful morning. I am having a beautiful morning. So I'm back with another good one. I'm back with part two, right? What was like what was life like before mankind was put into creation? What was it like? We all know that, people came up with these speculation that man was created from ape, man was created from this, man was created from that. They go with these theories that we was created from apes and we lived in caves. This is all false accusation, false theories, false understanding, um, how man was created. But we're basically talking about the creation before mankind. What was going on during this time before mankind was put into creation and was formed basically? What was here? What 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 was here? What was leading the force of civilization back then basically? It wasn't mankind basically. There was a race called Jinn basically. They are smokeless, they are smokeless, fame of a form of creature, basically, which the creator created. Now there's three species of them. Some say it's four, but it's three species. I know of three species of them basically. One that it sits about, it it works, it forms communities just like you basically. It believes, it don't believe. Basically, it just sits about. There's another one that is a shift shaper, right? They can take on forms of different forms. They could come in a human form. They could come in the form of a woman. They come in forms. They have the ability to do that. The Creator gave them the ability to do that. Then there's another form that flies. Basically, they fly in and out of space. They fly just about anywhere that's not basically that has limitations. Other than that, they can't go beyond that. All right, basically, they fly. They actually fly, basically. So these are the unseen worlds that exist in this world that coexist with us on Earth, basically. Mankind, we all know that mankind is the last in creation, and everything else came before mankind, basically. You always got to remember that there was a form of what? Unseen world that existed way before mankind, basically. Spiritual existence, spiritual form, right? This is part of belief and non-belief. Most people don't believe in that there's a spiritual form, there's a spiritual awakening, that there's something that exists that you can't see with your actually eye. In part one, I breaks down the witch rot in your back, and I also break down basically seeing shadows at the corner of your eyes. And I know that most people that's following me, that subscribe to me, can get in my comments and realize that there is a form of what? Of spiritual existing there that exists way before mankind. That they see spirits. I just was talking to some of my family members, right? And they was talking about spirits, actual spirits, but they not spirits. Basically, we have a spirit, all right, and this has come from the Creator. This is the actual. This is his actual life. Basically, this spirit. That's why he said, "When I fashion man in due proportion," which break down due proportion. Due proportion consists of there was a portion of man that was created. Man just wasn't created like that. It took time to create man. In proportion, man was created. But we're not talking of in due proportion and breath into mankind, my existence, right? My life, for he down all of y'all, basically. For he down all of y'all. All right? But what was he talking about? Why for he all down what? What fell down? What fell to basically to bow down to man? What? Everything in creation basically bowed down except the Creator, right? And except Iblis, basically. That's why I put down the fall of Iblis. We're gonna break down the fall of Iblis. And before Iblis, right, the Creator called him Iblis, Shaitan. In Arabic, it's called Shaitan. They narrate it as devil and stuff like that, and they try to put forth this evil, demonic ways in action of this individual, basically. All right. So, what happened before the creation of mankind? That you ask yourself, what happened? Basically, yeah, I got red breed. So what happened before mankind was put into creation? What was there? What was life like? We all know that there was organisms and stuff like that. Way before the jinns was in creation, you had organisms, basically. You have things that was forming, right, out of these little living organisms, basically, formed into life that you see it, right? There was plants, right? There was animals before these jinns. They was here, basically. They was here. The jinns wasn't here yet. They was here. Let me tell you something. After this form of the animals and stuff like that on earth, the jinns came later on after the animals. The jinns. They are created from smokeless fire that you cannot see. This is why you see them from the corner of your eyes. If the Creator gives you and bless you the insight to understand of seeing these shadows. See, we only understand them as spirits, but they not spirits. They are not the Creator, which breath into mankind, which is give us life, right? Which give us life. They're not spirits. They are smokeless civilization that you cannot see with your eye, basically. And they do exist, and they do communicate and talk, basically. Yes, they do. One example that they exist is when you go to the palm reader. You know how you go to the palm reader? And the palm reader reads your palm, and this palm reader, whoever, man or female, it tells you about current events that's going to happen and past events that went on in your life. You know how they getting that information is because there's a jinn that accompanies us at birth, and it goes away when we die. Is a jinn. It knows everything about you. That's why they know the information about you. And you be like, Dad, I don't know this person. How they know this about me? Because these individuals get in contact with their jinn, right? And then they jinn get in contact with your jinn, and then your jinn tells everything about you. When you was born, how many women you had, what's your children's name, because your jinn know everything about you, and you cannot see it. Sometimes you can't if the Creator bless you with this, right? This is some of the signs that the unseen world called the Ghaib exists. And it's really, really important that you believe in this world, because you and I, after death, is going to go into this world. This is facts. This is why it's important to believe into the unseen world, to believe in this world, because it's really, really important for you to believe in this world, to believe in the unseen that exists and coexists in this world. Now back to the jinn. Your jinn knows everything about you. That's why they know everything about you. That's why these people, they go in there and get your money. You like, Dag, how they know this about me? I never met this person. That's why they get in contact with this spiritual realm, and they give them insight on who you are, your name and everything, who your parents, who's your children, and then they lie about future events that's going to happen to you. Future events is mixed with falsehood. That's how they know, right? Well, before we get in this topic, basically, you know my slogans: keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here. Not just physically, but spiritually, mentally, is murder, death, kill, right? It's murder, death, kill. Live the life, lead the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game, and the game is married to me. And it cloak itself with your lower desires, basically. That's what it does. It cloak yourself with your lower desires, which is your nafs. Now, what is your lower desire? Your lower desire is your soul, basically. that has free will to do right or wrong, basically. It cloak itself with that. With fame, force, and riches telling you to come on inside. Come on, come on. I can provide. When the Almighty can provide, I provide it much faster for you, basically. Which is a trick. It's a trick. And it's a plot and a plan to get your soul and to get you and to get your spirit, right, to suffer. Basically, to deal with what? To deal with these plantations and jails and murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life. This is what it does, basically, right? But it's 3 ways out, but it'll only give you 2 ways out. The 2 ways out is jail and death, basically, and you becoming an organ donor. After they cremate you and zip your body up, take your organs, they take your heart, they take your spleen, they take your stomach, they take your liver, they take your kidneys, right? They take your lungs, they take your intestine, they take your teeth, they take your eyes, they take everything, your blood, everything, which is going to help somebody survive. One person that get murdered in our neighborhood, that get killed, it saves 75 lives, basically, that you didn't know. This is why this information needs to be put out there so we can stop killing each other and spinning the block on each other. I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a spiritual eye. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Yes. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the dopest channel out right now on YouTube that's coming with all big facts and information for you and I to get past the blockage, to get past the darkness which has overspread us individually and our communities as a whole, basically, which sits upon us, right? To eradicate us, to murder us, to get us in these plantations. Let's give back this barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life back to the co-creators of it, basically. Yes, please don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, 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 so you can know when I'm dropping bangers and heat for you and I to encourage each other to do the right thing, basically, right? So this channel does not promote violence. It does not promote ignorance. It does not promote us smoking weed. Does not promote us drinking alcohol, cigarettes, and stuff like that, and saying offensive these names that we are not. We are princess, kings, and queens, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, princes and princesses all around the world. This channel is to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. This is what this channel is about, basically. This channel is about that. And this how we going to carry our channel, basically. Each one teach one. And this is what we do. Basically, over here, we listen to a little jazz music before we get into our topic, which is very important. We're going to get into some jazz music. I'm gonna try to do a little something different by talking to y'all. I'm gonna listen to some music while I'm conversing with y'all, basically some little jazz music as we discuss some of these topics. Okay. So before I get into it, I would like to show you a couple of books that came, and I know most of this information. Basically, I know most of it, right? But I want to share with you some of these books and some of the information that I got, basically, that's going to get you on the, or get you past the humps and the blockage and the darkness which is sit upon us, basically, individually and as a community, basically, to encourage each other. That's all it is, basically. So I got this book right here, right? I recommend that you go get this book. The Black People Are the Indigenous of the Americans, right here. You see it? Go get this book right here. I recommend that you go get this book, right?